Hey, howdy, hey, how you doing today? We're gonna play a little bit more of the Adventure of Link tonight. Been a couple days since our last play, and I apologize for that. Life gets in the way sometimes, but that's also okay. We left off, I believe it was Palace 5 boss, so I'm hoping that we can get that knocked out, and maybe even knock out Palace 6. Um, Thankfully, don't really have anything else going on tonight. And we just did a 3-mile walk with Puppy, although as I say that, he runs into the room with big Zoomies energy. So we shall see. But I'm hoping he's gonna chill out and we can just enjoy some playing. Back across the sea. I think I said last time too that I had gotten the last of the hearts and magic container, and foolishly did not look at the top of the screen, which very clearly has room for one more. Oh, jumped too soon. That's alright. We'll stop in town real quick. Stopping in town. Gonna see our favorite orange crone. If I don't die. Hey, baby. What are you doing? Walk away from me. I came for that rest and relaxation. Oops. I genuinely thought the game just crashed right there, but nope, was slightly pressing up. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. If you're joining us, I guess you're not right now, but hopefully at some point tonight. It's a good weekend. It's cold night, not a bad night actually. Say in where I am was like the first day that was moderately decent as far as temperatures go. That's why we went and did a puppy walk today, because I was just like, yeah, homie, we're not doing that in 19 degrees. Alright, let's see if we remember. Yeah, I just realized this temple really matches my aesthetic. Yeah, alright. Well, that bodes well for what's to come. Whoop. Oh, he still clipped me. You clipped me, bro! That's alright. I know that I've got a little rust to shake off here. A couple days on the bench is not ideal for a game like this, where you really have to hone your instincts, build that muscle memory. Ow. Ow. Or just regular memory. There we go. And down we go. And if memory serves, we go just to the left. Oh. Ow. Hot toes, hot toes. That's alright, Link. There were a couple days this week where I was praying for some hot toes. Meep! Yeah. Your BMs of fire are nothing against me when I have timing on my side. Okay, cool. I was like, wow, I really made that more challenging for myself. Alright, life it up. Get that good Gatorade. Get my electrolytes back. Oh. Kind of just jumped thinking we were going to clear that, and that's not going to happen. There we go. Oh, we are running the puppy 500 right now. Ooh, he is all over the place. Meep! Ugh. Alright. Oof. Can't believe we didn't get double tapped on that fire. That's alright. I can wait. Don't need a magic spell to be patient. Yeah. I want to say down there was where we picked up the flute. The flute of desummoning river demons. And other fine uses, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean it's not super worth for that little bit. But we're doing well, I think, so far. I mean, not against these guys who are supposed to be like super free, but that's alright. I'm fairly certain if memory serves that dragon doesn't have anything for us. Bro. My good bro. Yeah, alright, we'll take it. It's not clean and not gonna get us remotely what we want for this altercation, but that's okay. Alright. And we're back to Gronk. Meep! Jump. Nope. Jump and slice and jump and run. And we get close and we jump. Nope, we can't jump back. We gotta... Yeah, that's the timing. Oof. He's a-coming. It's nice that we can pogo off his head, though. And then we don't run into him. Yeah, that's fine. I knew going in that we were not the most prepared, so I was anticipating a bad time. Alright, and that gives us one life magic in the chamber, so we could just work that timing out. Jump, strike, and jump. Alright, and then jump, and strike, and jump. Nope. Get over him. Alright. Jump. Strike, jump. Jump. Ow. We could have pogoed. Strike, jump. Oh. Life. Oh, wow. He really took advantage of a Link who was, focused on the wrong things. There. Just wanted to say that we got past 2 bars, or 1 bar. Okay. Then we jump. And we jump, and then strike, and then we get the heck out of dodge. Get out of here. Alright. Well played to you, Gronk. Alright. Here we go. Otherwise we're gonna be putting some more miles back on to this palace. Strike, jump. Jump. Strike. That's okay, jump back. Jump. Strike. Jump back. Jump. 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 Oh, what? Oh. Get out of the corner. And he catches me on the landing. That is some grade A horse manure. Oh. And we're still only at 2 bars? My lord. the the back and forth there is really challenging. If he would just, you know, give me a little bit more of a window before he started advancing. But like then when he backs up, it really throws off my ability to hit him. Ow. Look, guys, I'll be honest, my heart's not in it for you. There's like 3 towns on the way to where I'm going, and you're just not my biggest priority. Really want to get past this dude tonight. Like, if nothing else, getting past this boss fight is my priority, but at the same time, would love to get further than that. Would love to go check out Dangerous Hyrule, as it is called. Alright, pop in here, get some magic. I gotta remember, I can hit the magic button with my right thumb. That's the advantage to playing on a classic controller on Nintendo, I guess. Oh, he's petering out. The puppy zoomies are slowing down. I did throw, like, a nice comforter down in the corner for him here, so I'm hoping that, like, as he runs into the door, I'm hoping that we can get him to acclimate to, like, hey, when it's time to stream, like, maybe you just have a nice little siesta. Or any kind of not running across the apartment and getting himself into trouble. Really? Double really? Kind of figured that the shield would catch me at least on one of them, but that's fine. Hey, we ducked that one, and we still got hit by that one. Was doing my end zone dance at the 10-yard line. I don't think I have to jump here, actually, but it's just such a fear response. So deeply programmed into me. Oh, you actually turned into a slime that time? I know that's part of the whole fake-out mechanic of it, but it's still frustrating when it happens. Jump! Alright. Oh, and then you're gonna play defense on the door? Well, I guess he disappeared pretty quick, so I can't be too upset. Alright, and then we just ow, and then we just super casually ow, ow, super casually tunnel our way through. And fire falling from the heavens, moving right along from there. Dude. Look, don't get me wrong, I'm loving that the orange armors are becoming relevant again, but I do hope that they fail, yes. There we go. I think we did a little bit better, a little bit cleaner that time around. There we go. 2 strikes, not too shabby. I mean, it is shabby, but... Boink. Run and jump and... Ah, you. You know, it's fine. We'll take that attrition damage, because we are coming... come on, treadmill. Coming up on the next potion drop, and we're actually doing better this time around. Oh, wait. Oh, I jerked that up. Alright, so I promise not to make a habit of that, but let's also understand that it's kind of a broken game mechanic that it's not going to give me the health. Like, it's not going to... It's like, oh, you're already full? Well, then, tough crackers, dude. There we go. Alright, and the rest we should be able to just pogo over. Oh no! Oh, it was looking so good, too. Alright, here we are. Little shield, little jump. Deep breath. Alright. Ah. Double ah. He does seem to have a pattern with the way that he strikes, and maybe I should be more tuned into that. Wow. There we go. Yeah, let's... Ah! I forgot that he can catch me on the come down. Dang. But I think we're getting better. That seemed like a slightly, marginally less screwed up attempt. Just big shouties to all the old wise men who hooked me up with these magic. Take laser swords! I like that it pushes him back. Like it's the game being like, yeah, I mean, it does something, but not nearly enough. Alright. Jump. Oh, okay. And alright. Really? I feel like that one was a little more aggressive than he's normally been. And that's just me feeding myself to the meat grinder there. Right into ground link. Alright. Alright. What's up? Should just work on this timing. Yeah, alright. Alright, he seems... Ow! I was gonna say, he seems more nervous this time around, but that was just the complacency talking. Yeah. Jump. Oh, gotta remember we can't close in on him. Or stand still and get hit. Yeah, either of those are bad. There we go. Jump too soon. Oh, but I hit it! I hit the do the magic button. We are just gonna be quickly ascending into the triple digits on the death counter. I can feel it. But I do think the standing still option is the better way to go about it. Like, trying to move after him, it seems like that's just an unnecessary risk, where he was getting a lot of damage off me. And scenic cruise. Wow, could have avoided that, and I just let it happen. Fine, moving on. Not gonna beat myself up, that's what Gronk's here for. He's here to slap me with maces, ow. And let's be honest, he's good at his job. The man knows his way around a murdered Link. Work! Hang on. Skoo-doo-bop-boo, skoo-doo-bop-doo, skoo-doo-doo-bop. Yes, please. Alright. Back in fightin' shape. I will say that, like, I was looking ahead and the walkthrough was like, you are going to want to grind out and get a couple levels before the next pallets, and I was just like, ugh. Kind of thinking I should maybe have taken the time to do that now. Like, before I started streaming. Not that I don't think one more magic would really make the difference, but the attack might tip the balance a little bit. Oh, we got a new toy in the room. Tink. Ow. Alright, we're just gonna go back to the original. Nope. I threw off the timing. that quick ascent route is definitely dependent on the fact that, like, you just courage your way through it. I was like, oh, come on, bro. Meow. Meow. Hey, we didn't get hit that time. That kind of makes up for the last room. I don't know if damage-wise it does. There we go. I'm not speaking of, but I was just thinking about having to track back to the temple. And I did get myself a fancy, and by fancy I mean like the cheapest option available, pedometer. So I'm like, yeah, now I can not only have it tracked on the treadmill, but I have like this little extra pedometer. Downside, it's in kilometers. And don't get me wrong, not crapping on kilometers, but I love that, ow, like, there's no standardization when you order things off Amazon. Like, treadmill, miles, natural. But like, if you're in the market for a pedometer, I'm sorry, boys and girls, it is not gonna happen. Thank you. Full life? Not quite. I don't want to have to deal with you! Making a lot of fear-based decisions right now, and that's just not long-term gonna be the correct strategy, I don't think. You get to live, little slime. Tell your friends. I mean, not that I let you live, but like that I may be worthy of sparing. Meep! Almost walked right into that one. Alright, keep moseying. Yep, you're so good at that. Just keep it over there. There we go. Yeah! Alright. And then we just ever so... Whoa, pogo! Jump, jump, jump. Ow. There we go. Alright, not in a bad position. I don't know if we're gonna have enough... Yeah, we'll have enough for a full life. Alright, we can do this. Trigger the fight, let him do his thing. Jump, strike, what? Strike? Listen to me, it sounded like Ocarina of Time era adult Link. Ow. Alright. Oh, he juked me. Alright, let's go ahead and do a cautionary life, and then jump. Alright. There we go. Ow. Ah. Ow. Then we wait, and then we jump, and then we strike. He really should have had that one. I don't know how he got cheated. Yep. Oh! What? We're still alive. Grace of God, you say? Yeah, we're only halfway through his life, though. You want to take a breather, big guy? Damn it. Knew it when I jumped. I really figured he was going to start spinning the mace a little sooner there. Aw, he's got his new shark toy. That makes me happy. Alright. Jump, and strike, and jump. Dang it. Come on. Where are your tactics? Wow. That was pitiful. I mean, I knew full well what not to do, and then just completely broke the strategy on that one. Alright. So we'll jump. Alright. Okay. Jump and strike. Still too far. Okay. Jump. Strike. Get away. Jump. Strike. Oh, he moved in too close. Jump. Ow. Ow. Golly. Alright. With your damn spike helmet. That's right, I said damn. Oh. I'd really like to feel like we're moving forward in progress-wise, but I mean, that first go-round, I feel like we got some good damage, or that first attempt, but I definitely feel like it fell off very quickly after that. So I think we gotta stay more center mass of that arena, because that does seem to be where I'm having my most fruitful battles. When it gets me in the corner, hang on. Stop. Hang on. There is definitely something under the treadmill again. Bear with me. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a ball. Did that break the treadmill? Buddy, you gotta stop doing that. Hey, it didn't break the treadmill. And the ball still squeaks. Really, it's a win for everybody. Hang on for me 1 second, ladies and gents. I will be RB. Sorry about that. I am remarkably pro puppy being out of confinement if I am in the house, but that is now the second toy that has almost cost me my life on this treadmill. So, and unfortunately, Gronk is doing a pretty good job of taking my life in the game, so I'd like to avoid any real life exposure if I can. Although I gotta admit, like, he's very smart to understand that, like, if he dropped the ball where he did, it went under, and the treadmill had the power to literally have it come all the way back. Did we not get hurt? That's not possible. I guess it was. I could have did a sword strike to find out, but whatever. We were here, paying homage to the orange crown. All right, moving swiftly back. Alright. The whole walking on water thing is very nice. Definitely like that there are no spawning monsters. Alright, what's up? And down we go. Yeah, I really don't want to take advantage of the rewind thing. Like, I respect the game. You know, playing it for the challenge, was always the goal. Like, that's kind of my whole deal with classic games is I like how they are genuinely more challenging than what we get a lot of the time today. Like, there's a lot of easy mode games out there because they're trying to, they're trying to get players, and I get that. I definitely get that. But, like, something about these games from back in the day where it's like, yeah, we're still in that arcade mindset of we want them to be quarter eaters. Like, I also can appreciate that. Like, especially when you're only paying for nothing on the Nintendo emulator system. Like, that's pretty great. Can't complain about that. The only thing this is costing me is time and potentially a broken neck, but okay. Boy, we are having a rough go of it this time around. I can't tell if those puppy cries are getting picked up on here or not, so I'm thinking I might have to go have a quick conversation with him about etiquette when you're in the cage. Bear with 1 second. Buddy, no! Lay down! Alright, hopefully that does it. Usually he's pretty good if I tell him to lay down once, but he's been in an ornery mood all weekend, so I would not be surprised if we hear his plaintive cries yet again. Okay. Life up. We got our magic. I'm just gonna go ahead and double down, because... yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Unharmed through the first one. And maybe there was only one? Why do I feel like every other time I've gone through there has been another? Well, you can't kill fire with swords, kids. In fact, there's a pretty strong argument to be made that fire often makes swords stronger, so... alright. Off my game now, I can feel it. The whole... not that I was, like, really at a high level of play for those first couple of attempts, but I'm like, oof, that was rough getting through the temple this time. I really thought I had master classed on that one. But see, these are the kind of mistakes, ow, that are gonna cost me in the long run. See, I wasn't having any of these issues the first couple times we moseyed our way through here. Alright. Yeah, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good going into this fight. But we'll still have 2 full lives to game it out, and who knows, might surprise myself. Alright. Whenever you want to close the gap, buddy. Meep! Alright, alright. That's 1. I think he spared me on that one, because I definitely jumped way too early. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna be all patience this go around. Unless he happens to saunter just a wee bit closer than I was predicting. Can you tell the brazenness on me? There's been a couple that I just like stand there and I'm like, what are you gonna do? Alright. Wow, didn't expect that was gonna work. Did I hit him twice, or did it just because the life bar went down, it seemed? You know what? Not gonna overthink it. Doesn't really change anything. Oh, dang it. Let's get out of the corner. Ow, that's not what I meant to do. And that's a series of not what I meant to do's. Yeah. That's too bad. I was feeling actually pretty good. But like, I gotta remember that duration of fight is not a reflection of competency. Like, it's the amount of hits he takes. Why did I wait so long? I know that timing. Yeah. What is happening? I don't know why. It's amazing how, like, after the first fight, I, like, forget my fundamentals that I've been preaching to myself since I started this marathon attempt of murdering this boss. It really is payback, though, because, like, the boss prior was just walking on cake. Grrr. Alright. Alright. Fine. Here we go. What? No, I had that. It's like a 1 second delay when he starts spinning. Damn it. Okay. I can take that. Alright. Get out of there! And jump and pogo and get the heck out of there again. God, that would be the worst way to go out. No, we didn't need to capture that, and now... Yeah. That's gonna cost me. And he has me back to chasing him again, which is not good. Oh, I don't know how he didn't get me on that one. Alright, so I know I said I wasn't going to take advantage of it, but I'm just going to see if we can get back. Nope, we can't. So, oh, no, we're good. So we might as well just walk it out to have all 3 lives again. Alright, here we go. Putting the miles on, getting my odometer up, and we're walking across the path again. Here is another great tour of Hyrule. I can't tell if that music, like, the music actually slows down. Yeah, because it gets faster after you get through the forest area. So I wonder if it's just it's trying to do too much with the engine, pixels-wise, and it's like, yeah, we're going to take it out on the sound card. Just keep moving, dude. I'll be honest with you, I'm going to feel real good about myself when he's dead. Like, the rest of them, I was happy, don't get me wrong, happy to be making progress, but this one, he's going to have an extra special place in my memory of him being dead. Wait a minute, not that one. We can create a suspend point? Maybe that's what we do. Like, again, I'm not trying to cheese the game, but having to do this walk every time is going to be the bulk of our stream. I mean, heck, we're 40 minutes in. We're no farther. I feel like anybody who is would be a potential viewer, I should say, would be like, yeah, man, I don't need to see you make that trip every single time. I'm hoping. If not, then, you know, I'll live with the asterisk next to my name, I guess. Alright, boom. First section, done. Fairy section. Can't believe the fairy moves just as fast as Link. That's depressing. Like, I get that it's smaller, but it should definitely either be faster or Link should... The speed of getting through these temples is the problem, but if it was any faster, it would be way harder to coordinate the boss fights, I think. I can just walk over you guys. Cool. That's what I get for lowering my guard. What? Oh my goodness. Just getting sloppier and sloppier. I'm rushing it. Like, that's the reality, is that I'm rushing through it for the sake of trying to, like, get back to where I was, and I'm taking more risks. I'm not timing my jumps as well. Ow. Getting stuck on block puzzles. I'm not gonna dance into the fire the way this guy wants, though. Sorry, chap. Alright. First potion spot. Gonna double dip. Alright. Yeah, see, I knew there was two guys here. That was the easiest. Maybe, alright, I feel like my priorities are back in order now. I was getting a little lax about my situation, maybe, and, you know. Oh, he caught me on the way out. What a jerk. Oh, that's fine. We're still in a pretty good spot for the second potion drop. Hey, man. Alright, so we'll life it up again. Hope, yeah, that'll get us all the way back to full magic. Now we just gotta get past these guys. Oh, that was easy. Take after your friend. Be easy. You too. There we go. Alright. That's not horrible. Can we create... does this work? Alright. It seems like it might. Again, it is not my intention to try and, like, cheese my way through this game and not play it the way that the creators sadistically wanted us to, but... Oh my god. Okay, alright. You're making a lot of good points. Like on your head. And then patience is a virtue. I definitely heard two separate sword strikes there. Oh. And he just belly bumps me. He just full-on sumoed me. Alright. We're gonna go for round dos. Yeah, round dos isn't looking good. I don't know, like, there's times where I hit the sword in the air, like, thinking it's gonna slow my descent so that I don't get hit, but that is not how this game is designed. Oh. Alright. Dang it. That was just purely a out of rage strike that I hit him there. I knew that one was chalked already, but I was still just like, I need to vent my frustrations on this dude. All right, here we go. All right, just wait, and we wait, and we continue to be super waiting. Oh, there you go. Getting a little bolder. Well, fortune favors the bold, because he just wrecked me. Oh. Again, just had to get something at that point. Fair enough. Oh, we could have avoided that if we down tagged. Go to heck. Alright. Alright. That's fine. See? Like it never happened. I recognize this is gonna throw off the whole actual death counter thing, but I'm fine with that if you are. Yeah, that would have been a hurt Link right there. Alright, come on. Come on. Uh-oh. Panicked. Can't let fear run your life, dude. I feel like if I could just life spell twice, that would be enough to get me through this fight. And I recognize I could probably grind out magic to level 8 and get that. What am I doing? None of the prep work was done. Alright. There's one. Alright. Jump. I've got to remember when it looks like I'm going to come down on his head that's the opportunity to use the down sword technique. Maybe I should just always be doing down sword. Just to be on the safe side. Right, because then like something like this happens. Could've been great. Ow. Dang it. Whoa. Good thing he backed up there. I can always feel it when like my frustration is getting the better of me, and it's like, oh yeah, you're throwing it now. Because like it's not like we're so close that if I got like one strike on him, it would make the difference. Like we're barely getting through half of his health bar. Really? Okay. Dang it. Yeah. All right. Back to it. Hang on, we need a reminder. Carlin, no. Need to re-up on my puppy silencer. Again, I feel bad. I wish I could leave him out. Like, if it would be a different thing if he wasn't dropping toys on the treadmill. Like, I could put up with the zoomies and, like, the general ridiculousness of that dog, but the potentially threatening my safety part, that's where you gotta draw the line. Oh. He's being awfully generous. Ow. I mean, not too generous, but still. Ah. Ah, man. I mean, we are making progress this go around by being a little bit more aggressive, but I don't think it's gonna make the deal. Oh, man. Dang it. Oh, wow. Alright, yeah, I just wasn't comfortable in the corner. Oh! Man, that one felt bad. That one felt bad. There's a few that I know have, I mean, they've all been my error, but that one, it was looking real positive. His shuffles were getting timed real fortuitously for me. Alright. Alright. Alright, come on. There's one. Oh, I shouldn't have moved forward. I should have struck. Yeah. Again, in my mind, I had just surrendered. Surrendered to that sweet, blissful mace to the face action. Alright. But we got down to 2 bars, so I think that that's like, it's proof that it can, it's not out of the realm of my possibilities. Oh, but that kind of, and see, there again, just throwing it away. Yeah. We need to come back to this with a clean head. Maybe that's what was good about the walk across Hyrule. It was a time to, like, discharge. Just, Alright. Back at it again. There just feels like maybe there's a way to do this, like, that I'm not thinking of. Once again, popped the life spell, but just not in time. place is littered with dead links. Okay. Oh, alright. I actually don't know how much life gives me, so maybe I should hold up. Well, now it's good. That's the problem. Link just doesn't stop on a dime well enough to be able to advance towards him, at least for me. I mean, I'm sure there's definitely people who know exactly how much button push they can give it, but I just give them a little too much gas. Really? Ugh, not looking good, kids. You know what? We're gonna chalk this whole one. It didn't happen. Alright. Yeah, see, last time that hit me. I don't know if maybe there's two different lengths. Yeah, I earned that one, but like still. Alright. What? Okay. Alright. Alright. I'll just be patient. He made me think. He made me think he was coming in. Oh, if we hadn't burned our life spell already. Dang. I didn't commit to the jump over. Dang. Double dang. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me, because there was a strike opportunity I missed out on, and then, like, that little bit of advance that he wouldn't have got if he had gotten knocked back probably would have kept me from getting hit there, but that's alright. I feel like maybe I'm getting the rhythm now. Really? I need to just stop saying anything positive affirmation-wise for myself, because it's the kiss of death. Yeah. Absolutely scuppered it. Oh, wait. Okay. That's on me, because I was definitely feeling a little cocky that I got 3 attacks off with no punishment, so you know, the punishment had to be swift. I probably didn't even use my life magic that go round. I mean, remember your fundamentals. Alright. These are not your fundamentals. Wow. Not the kind of gameplay we're looking for here, folks. This is, you know, you get one good run for every three, it feels. I get one good run for every three. Take your time. Uh-oh. Oh, what the heck happened there? I mean, I mistimed that jump, but still. Oh, that was ballsy. And as always, my ballsiness comes at a cost. I mean, we got him. I'm really lowering the bar here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I think it's so within the realm of possibility. I can't bring myself to be like, alright, let's go and grind and then come back to this tomorrow. Which, I mean, is one of the things, as much as the leveling system has its flaws, and I know people have opinions about it, like, it is one of the nice things about this game, because if you're willing to put in the time to, like, grind his levels out, you can kind of potentially cheese out bosses, or just temples in general, because then, like, any of the blue armors that would normally impede your path, like, you have the ability to knock out in one strike. I mean, if we learned anything from the oh my god, you guys remember the SP play? I mean, no, because I think I was alone in that chat, but I will say, I certainly remember me being like, oh, I don't want to, you know, play a game that I didn't earn, and boy, am I earning it. Dang it. Nope. Oh, maybe? Ah. I was gonna say, I was mistiming those jumps pretty hard. He would have had a hard time not catching me on one of them. Alright, here we go. Alright. Gotta remember, just single strike. Like, if we get caught throwing a blind fury of sword strikes, he's gonna bop us right on the nose. He's like, not he's, because it's on me. He's got, there's a certain spacing that you have to get to it, is what I'm thinking. Like, because there's times where I get the spacing just right and he advances forward and, like, my jumps land me right in strike zone without putting me in danger, and then there's other times where it's like I'm in, like, his saunter forward space. Oh no. I was genuinely looking at the floor being like, is there a brick I can, like, make out and say, like, okay, this is the safe spot? on. Alright. Okay. Nice. Oh no, not nice. I knew we were too close. And once again, we were in his saunter zone. Yeah, that threw off my whole rhythm. We were doing pretty good up until then, and then once we got out of our right spacing, he was just all over it. Let's see. Alright. Nope. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just throwing a life away, is what I'm doing. So I say that I don't know, but I do know. I know very much so what I'm doing. I wonder if the rest of this game is going to be this hard. I really hope not. I genuinely can't remember from when I played this in college, excuse me. Like, and I also had somebody else, like, sharing the reins with me. So, I mean, maybe he's the one who got past this part. And if he is, big love to you, Steve. Thank you for taking care of what I can only describe as been the Everest of this challenge. Alright. I was in a really good spot over there and then just gave it up. Just gave the game away. Oh wait, we have magic! Wait, don't be a fool, Link. Alright. Dang. What? No! We should have at least landed the strike. See, once again, we were just in that sauntering space forward. Starting to think Ganon can just have Hyrule. I mean, he's got this guy on his payroll. I don't see what's stopping him. Kamikaze! Ah! Okay. I just had to get that out of my system. When it was actually landing strikes, there was a small part of me that was like, oh, this is working as well as what you were doing, so maybe there's some wisdom to it. Wow. Come on, Link's your buddy. Link's your pal. All he wants to do is slice open that tummy of yours. Ah. I really do think it's just a game of timing and patience. Those are not my fortes. Oh, that's too bad. Oh. All right, Tread. Let's not, let's not mince words here. I have not been giving you my best, and this is just another clear-cut example of that, so this pep talk is probably not going to be the making of a difference for you. Oh, that's too bad. Nope, still hurts if you do that to the thing. Alright, well, that's science for you, folks. So I'm saying this not as if it's if it's fact, but it's just maybe it's just making me feel better, is that if you stand on like the cracks, it does seem like the spacing issue doesn't happen as much. The timing issue is still a real problem. One of these times, we'll get him, and then we'll dance over top of him as I assume he has done to me so many times. Nope. I don't know why Okay. Come on. Boy, you just moonwalked right out of the way, didn't you? We got the strike, but at what cost? Come on. Alright, down to 3. Anyone who said you should have got me on that one, you were 100% right, and I made up for it right there. Crumbs. The pressure when you get down to those last couple bars of life it's a real deal. Hang on. Carlin, lay down. Oh, I don't think we did jump. There we go. Dang it. Just stood there and had an absence seizure. What? We're having some good luck on his side of movement right now. But of course, I could screw it up just as easily. Nice. Ah! Yep. We just need to get out of the corner. Yeek! Inching forward, ever so carefully. Uh-oh. Damn. That's a big damn right there. In fact, I'm just curious. Again, I know this isn't fair. I get that this is not sporting in the least. Let's see. So he had 3 lives here. Let's see if we could have pulled that off. Apparently not. Yeah, alright, he had me. Either way, he had me. I was just curious because I was like, man, that felt really good. Some of them do feel better than others, but that one felt really good. Okay. Come on. That was definitely some panic sword strikes. Uh-oh. The panic is getting real, folks. Take your time, man. It ain't nothing but mileage for me. I got too excited because he got close. Be smart. Okay. There we go. Oh, yep. That's what we call a foregone conclusion there, folks. Alright. Ah! No! Alright. Just a sneaky little... Let's see. Back before... Yeah, let's go from, like, here. Because I feel like we didn't just get, like, gang busted from him. Well, maybe not. Hearing, like, undertones of this battle song now. I've been listening to it so much. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're an hour and 20 minutes, no further into the game. Let's do it. Let's, not just throw it away, though. Some of those landings are just killing me. Oh, that's interesting. He apparently can't throw the mace if he's dipping out of the screen. Alright. That was a free twofer. Once again. Oh, it's looking good. I mean, only I could screw this up, but it is looking good. It's feeling good. One more. Nope, see? Getting greedy. Come on. There it is! Oh my... Eating that up. Holy cow. Okay, so I know it comes with the asterisk that we did a load state, but like that was all legit fight. That was legitimate, just patience, timing, experience. I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I'm just so... Oh my god, yes, attack to level 6! Just so stinking happy that it's finally over. Yeah, you're rocks now, Becky! Oh my god. I mean, to have that be an entire stream, it's, you know, it's not what I wanted for tonight. But I feel like I have to leave it there because it's just going to be nothing but disappointment from this point forward. And I want to go out on a high. So with that said, I'm going to suspend, home menu it up, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a good night.